A few days ago, I discussed fact number one in Molly Young's murder, the decibels of the .45 caliber pistol, that they were so loud that there is no way that from a few feet away, Richard Minton would not have heard that gunshot or felt the concussion from the gun going off. In reading some of the police reports and crime scene reports, I'm only going to touch on a couple things tonight because there's very, very complex points to make. We're going to stay with the decibels of the pistol for a moment. Richie Minton claims that he called Molly to come to his house and that he was so intoxicated that when she got there, she had to help undress him and put him to bed. Now, I find that very interesting in the sense that why would she rush to his aid if she loved him so much and watched him and tucked him into bed that she would kill herself? It makes no sense. And the fact that he claims he was so intoxicated that he couldn't even undress himself. He wouldn't have heard the gunshot go off. And then what's interesting is that he has scratches under his arms, which clearly, according to the police reports, were from some sort of an altercation. We investigate these cases, they take a lot of time. And in reading these police reports, I see where statements that Mr. Minton made and his roommate made were all redacted. In other words, they're blacked out. Well, if this case is a suicide, there's no need to redact statements. Typical redactions include the removal of someone's birth date and social security number, not statements made. The statements made are key to this case. So what are the police hiding, once again, in this case? Richie Minton could not have been that intoxicated when he made that phone call to 911. You can listen to his tape. He actually posted it himself on YouTube the day after her death, which I find highly suspicious and absolutely cold. In his audio tape, he calls her his ex-girlfriend. But in all the police reports, she's the girlfriend. Why on the audio tape is she an ex-girlfriend? Because she's deceased? Or because that's the way he truly felt about her? You have to ask yourself those questions when you look at cases like this. The psychology of the killer and the crime scene itself. And there'll be more on this matter very soon.